Harry Potter's first year at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry was very eventful indeed. Along with his friends Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, Harry had managed to defeat
up,
Lord
Diggs?
Voldemort, the greatest dark sorcerer of all time. But now Harry was back at number 4 Privet Drive. He was often locked in his room, and even though he was a wizard, he couldn't escape because he wasn't allowed to use magic. Then, one evening towards the end of the summer holidays, a house elf named Dobby appeared. Dobby warned Harry not to return to Hogwarts.
Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. If Harry Potter goes back, he will be in mortal danger. There is a plot, Harry Potter, a plot to make most terrible things happen.
Dobby disappeared, and shortly after, Ron Weasley and his brothers Fred and George arrived in a flying Ford Anglia to rescue Harry from his prison. Harry told them all about Dobby's warning.
If only the cutscenes
Very
weren't
fishy.
this long.
I reckon old Dobby was sent as someone's idea of a joke. Can you think of anyone at school with a grudge against you?
Draco Malfoy.
Eventually, they landed at Ron's house, the Burrow.
Because this is too
Touchdowns!
much for me.
Ron's mother, Molly Weasley, marched across the yard and came to a halt in front of them. She didn't look pleased.
Bed's empty, no note, car gone. Out of my mind with worry.
It seemed to go on for hours, and Mrs. Weasley had shouted herself hoarse before she turned to Harry.
Very pleased to see you, Harry, dear. Ronald Weasley, I thought I asked you to stop that ghoul from making such a racket. He's still dropping pipes over the attic floor. It's driving me mad.
Come on, Harry, let's go.
And they did.
Man. Oh yeah, there's ding gnoming and fuck. I didn't think about that.
Hello, Harry.
And there's like
Thanks,
two
Harry.
of those.
Come on, Harry.
Not just one, two.
I see, Dad, seeing you've been... That's it,
Ronald!
Oh dear, watch me and...
Yeah, I'm watching you run.
Okay.
I have no idea how many beans I need. But
Right. Use your directional...
who
Right,
cares?
Harry.
We'll see about that. Oh man, I missed this goal. When was the last time I played HP2? Did I seriously miss that?
Nice, what?
Ah, that's much quieter. Now I need you boys to denome the garden for me. Go find Mr. Weasley. He's by the shed messing about with non-magical junk.
Mr. Weasley ain't the sharpest tool in this shed.
Right.
Okay, that was terrible. Are there any beans in these
Dad leaves
barrels?
his junk everywhere. It drives Mum mad. Try smashing these barrels with a...
No, I missed it. So sad.
Hey, look! Ginny's over by the Puffs game patch. Why don't you go and chat to her? She's been a bit shy lately.
So this is automatic.
Hello, Harry. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jin. Guide the Puffs game. If you guide the Puffs game, whenever you get a wizard card, it is put in. There are two types of famous witch.
I didn't remember you could move the camera with this. But it's just with HP2. Let me tell you, that's annoying. Oh boy, I already think the...
Well done, Harry. Here's
Felix Summerby.
best find Ron, Harry. He's gone off to see Dad, I think.
What does my mom want?
Hello, Harry. Use your Wingardium Leviosa spell to charm and move the junk. Holding the X button levitates. Could you charm?
Wingardium Leviosa!
That's right, Harry.
Wonder how
Wingardium
many wins I
Leviosa!
need. It has to be at least 500, right? Right?
That's right, Harry.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Well done.
Thanks for helping Dad out, Harry. The sooner we deliver...
That's supposed to be your job, Ron. I'm a complete stranger to the family. And now we have to do this.
Time to put this in. Mum wants us to fling and once you read...
The second one is even worse. That's all I know.
Press the triangle button to throw.
Damn, I missed. Not even 69, huh? Damn it. That's too early. And I can't manage to, like... No, no, mind us. Just skill issue. Oh, do I get the beehive? Yes.
You hit the wasp pile.
That's 250. Is it 5 or 600 for the card? Let's get the card. That's a nice collision we have there. Huh.
Great shot! You hit the car!
That's way too many points. A lot more than what I need.
Excellent, Harry. That was really good fun. Do you want to play again?
Oh, I didn't get it. Ron, you bastard. You can't do this to me.
Nice one. You hit the wasp hive.
So is it 750? Okay, let's get this one on the car.
Great shot. You hit the car.
And the next one in the pond. Does it reach it?
Good shot.
It does,
You hit the
okay.
pond.
Now I guess I just have to throw it at the maximum speed ever. Oh, now I get the that thing. 200, wasn't it 100? Oh yeah, I got them all. That's why. And this one is not even necessary to...
Don't worry. Excellent, Harry. Yardley Platt. That was really good fun.
No, Ron, that's enough. We'll play it in about 2 hours with Hagrid. I hope it's gonna be
Hello
2
there.
hours.
A wizard, don't tell me.
Is this? Of course it's safe.
I have to remember about the train area. It's the last one and it's on the right for the wizard card, I think.
Okay, every time you... And don't okay?
Get ready.
It's time to duel!
Young Potter's going to have to be on his guard this afternoon. Fred Weasley's a master tactician. Oh my word! That's real skill from the youngster.
Fred, what the fuck?
Come on, Harry, you can do it.
That's Ultra Instinct shit, what the f...
Nice stuff there. Well done, Harry.
I
You won the
completely
first
forgot how to
round.
do this. That's terrible.
Get ready. Duel.
And the duel gets underway, with Fred getting quickly into his rhythm. Lovely work from Potter. Weasley's got his work cut out now. Nice stuff there.
And then I get a perfect second round.
Expelliarmus.
Makes completely sense.
Well done. Good idea. See that team? That will... Oh, I nearly forgot.
Get ready. Duel.
Oh my word. That's real skill from the youngster. Lovely work from Potter. Weasley's got his work cut out now. Nice stuff there.
Decent.
Get ready.
Duel! that supposed to be stronger?
That's real skill from the youngster.
Oh, that's the
Look at
blue
that.
one.
This is turning into a classic match.
Well played, Harry! Expelliarmus!
Wow, look at...
No, I don't want to duel again. This doesn't give any wizard cards, so...
We need to find Ginny. Oh, by the way, if you find you're getting a little...
Okay, that's the way we need to go, but I have no idea about how many beans I need, so... Once I learn the run, it's gonna be better, I promise. I should make it. I should. In fact, I do. Now get up here.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Just gonna go with 500 to be sure. Because you need 250 for 5 wizard cards from Fred and George. As for why you will need more, I don't know. But I guess you do. You do need more.
Wingardium Leviosa!
That's a lot of underwear. I missed. Sadness. Eternal sadness. Everything here now. Just beans.
Wingardium Leviosa!
That's very, very clever of me, going directly into the bees. That's a big brain moment. I remember going here in my first no major skips.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Even though you don't need it. Because why would you? Yeah, that's why.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Like, you do this and then you still have to... But that's a lot of beans. I'll get them now, just because I think it's gonna be a problem in the slide. Also, I'm dying. If that's not clear. Okay, this can wait because there's the... Oh, okay.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
Oh, so it happens here as well, when you collect this. Okay. Man, this is a problematic emulator.
Wingardium Leviosa!
23 minutes. And we've just reached Ginny.
Oh, hi, Harry. Thank goodness you came.
Ginny! There you are! God, nice work, Harry. Hope...
As you've never travelled by flue powder before,
When you're in the fireplace,
And keep your elbow...
mind you get out at the right fire.
Are you piece of cake? Diagon Alley!
Diagonally. That's what he says in Italian. Yeah, this is the difficult turn. Because, yep, my eyes. Yep, my eyes, the lag. Could you please not kill me? Thanks. If only I can play with the Dark Station, I can get an easy 154 in no major skips.
Harry had no idea where he was. All he could tell was that he wasn't in Diagon Alley. Evil-looking masks stared down from the wall, and rusty spiked instruments hung from the ceiling.
The sooner I get out of here, the better.
Harry heard a noise from the door nearby, and two blurry shapes appeared on the other side of the glass. Harry looked quickly around and spotted a large black cabinet. He shot inside it and pulled the doors closed, leaving a small crack to peer through. Seconds later, a bell clanged, and Draco Malfoy stepped into the shop. The man who was with Draco could only be his father, Lucius Malfoy.
Touch nothing, Draco.
Mr. Malfoy was trying to sell the shopkeeper certain dark magical items that he didn't want the Ministry of Magic to find out about. Harry went to Flourish and Blots to buy his books. While he was in there, Gilderoy Lockhart, Hogwarts' new defense against the dark arts teacher, was signing his latest book.
Nice big smile, Harry.
Together you and I were at the front page.
Harry met up with Ron and Ginny Weasley. Lucius and Draco Malfoy.
Oh yeah, you
were
also have
there.
to do the lessons.
Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Ginny, who was very fond of Harry, defended him.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Lucius Malfoy insulted the scruffy state of the second-hand books Ginny had bought.
Yeah, honestly,
I
why
suppose those
would
books are
people
the best
care?
your father
He just
can give you.
survived
Lucius plucked a
Voldemort.
copy of A Beginner's Guide
That's
to
it.
Transformation from Ginny's cauldron, examined it
I
briefly,
suppose there's a
and
lot
then
of people that
replaced it.
survived Voldemort.
No one at that time realized
Oh,
how
wait.
much of an effect
No.
this gesture from Lucius Malfoy would have
That's
on their
right.
lives, and they all left the shop
There
none
aren't.
the wiser. They found the car in Charing Cross Road, and after making it invisible, flew it into the sky over London. They saw the Hogwarts Express far below, and followed it for some time.
Okay, I don't have to worry about the first part.
Looks like we've lost the train. Let's check out that tunnel.
Because the Winter Cardinals in the second part.
Looks like we found the train, Ron.
Oh, don't you say, Harry.
Try not to scratch the paintwork or my dad will kill me. Pick up the speed boost to stay
I love
ahead
how
of the
the
train. And watch
blade
out for
is
any obstacles.
Weasley. I've always loved this epic music. Also, Ron is dead, I suppose. Rip Ron. It was nice knowing you. For the first 5 minutes, of course. Oh, come on, stop.
We must be near the end of these tunnels. Keep going, Harry. We've got to reach the end of the tunnel soon. Almost there, Harry. Collect the pickups to repair some of the damage the car has taken.
Don't remember how many tunnels there are, so I'll try by going in everyone. Oh, but it should definitely not be this one. Of course, it's not this one. Also, why are there... Shit, didn't see that. Why are there different paths? Just a single train. Oh yeah, this is not the one. This is the one though.
Excellent! You got a famous Witches and Wizards card.
Oh boy, I'm so happy, Ron.
Almost there, Harry.
Okay, I know where I'm going to split first. And it's
Phew, that was really close.
After the
I didn't
Whomping
think we'd
Willow.
make it out of the tunnel. Excellent, Harry. There's Hogwarts.
Oh hey, that's
Try
the
and land the
the
car on
background
castle
I'm using
grounds.
for the chat.
There's something wrong with the car. I don't have control anymore. Mind that tree!
Have you tried installing stability control on your car? I'm pretty sure that helps.
Help! I can't get out! Harry,
Yep,
you need to get
stuck.
close to the tree and cast a spell at what looks like its mouth. Nintendo! 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 Nintendo!
I still remember how to fight the tree. And that's positive for me.
By the time Harry and Ron had escaped from the Whomping Willow, the sorting ceremony had already begun. They peered in at the Great Hall and watched as the aged-old sorting hat placed new students into the 4 Hogwarts houses, as it had for so many years past. Harry remembered putting the sorting hat on a year ago, and for a few horrible seconds he had feared the hat was going to put him into Slytherin, along with Draco Malfoy.
Not Slytherin, eh? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor!
But of course, he had ended up in Gryffindor, along with Ron and Hermione. As they watched the sorting, Harry noticed that at least one teacher was missing from the staff table.
Hang on, where's Snape?
And then, from behind him came the voice Harry dreaded to hear. It was Professor Snape, Harry's least favorite teacher.
I'm waiting to hear why you two didn't arrive on the school train.
It was a great start to the term, thought Harry, as they followed Snape to his office. Once there, Snape nastily admonished them about flying the car to Hogwarts.
You will go immediately to your common room, and I will think about how to punish you.
Okay, there's a lot of library shit. How did I say libraries? With what pronunciation? Huh.
Can you believe? Come on, Ron, no problem.
Let me check a little bit. Okay. I'll just get this one. Wait, do I even need to get them? I mean, do I need to get them now?
Harry Potter mustn't stay at Hogwarts.
I don't know if I do that in my no major skips.
Flying a car.
Brilliant!
I probably don't,
We'd better get...
because I can never get it. Is it worth going into the Great Hall? I mean, I have to go here anyway. Oh yeah, the wonders of ePSXe. Because I'm mostly worried about the loading zones. It's one of the requirements for 100%. can't go there. As always. Oh, nice. We go in the first library. My favorite. This is so chill. What about I just aim? I said, what about if I just aim? Can I get you? I don't know how many points I need. Damn it. Can you please? Thanks. You don't probably need to. I have an idea. Remember, this is a blind speedrun. The worst idea that I could have. This is like the wrong game to do a casual hundo.
Bertie bot.
Already got it, okay. And just listen to the music. Tell me if it's not relaxing. If you tell me it's not, then get out of here. Okay, what do we have here? No, not getting those.
Look.
Is it worth going here now, or... wait, this probably requires Verdimilius. Yeah, I think this one is with Verdimilius. Yeah, it's Verdimilius. So I guess we have to come back after Verdimilius, which is late in the game, very late. So for now, let's just forget about it. Oh wait, for that one I need Verdimilius as well.
Password.
Pix.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Ron.
Yeah, Ron, just wait until I do all the work myself.
You look happy.
In fact,
Is her mom?
Oh, one thing about my childhood. I used to get lost every time here. Even for 1 hour. Don't ask me how. But I managed to do that. And here we go. This is how I'm getting lost. Can you please? At least these books are being easy. Okay, this is where the card is.
Harry Potter!
It's really just a matter of observation. There's no way you can get lost here. And yet I did that a lot. Don't worry, the exit is right here. I don't know how you could get lost. So silly me. Oh shit, where am I? Because the money's right there. Just take a look around. And yes, there's nothing difficult about it. Can I take you? What's in here? Oh. I guess that's one of the reasons I got lost. There's so many areas. But this one doesn't have a load. Oh shit. Yeah, let's just use the D-pad. Is that all? Yeah. Now, where am I? Okay, money.
Harry, the password. Harry.
Harry, I can't believe you're such an idiot. That's essentially what she's trying to say. Now we can leave those two. Also, I have way too many at this point.
Harry.
Password.
Yes, run.
What'll...
Yes, run.
We made it! Looks like this year. Come on, you... I forgot how much I missed her.
Yeah, we need those. Do I need this load? I think I do. This is a load we're talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it. We have 5 wizard cards. 6? Okay.
Wow, the grip. Have a look at my.
Do I need to talk to... Whatever. We can just do it later.
Come on. Harry Potter. Felix Summerby, inventor of cheering charms.
Okay, that's 24. 18 left. Including the founders. Oh yeah, there's a nice trick you can do here, but imagine if I know how to do that. Just imagine. I'll make sure to learn it.
Nintendo! Nintendo! Nintendo!
That's a big ass room. With simply 2 small rats. Oh yeah, this is a lot. Because you have to go through everything. What the fuck? They look so ugly. I mean, the other night. Textures look terrible for some reason. Now there's the big knight. No, it's not big, okay. It's the regular one. What does this do? Nothing. Oh, hello there. Could you? Thanks.
Nintendo! Gaspard Shingleton.
Who? Damn if it lags. It lags like crazy. Wasn't this a different color before? Whatever. As if that's gonna change anything.
To get to the greenhouse, if we're going to remote.
We can just skip this cutscene, luckily.
Apologies,
The facts I don't give are this way, Ron.
It's her bollock.
Why did the camera turn like that? Oh yeah, on the way back we have to remember there's a secret area here, somewhere. But it doesn't have any wizard cards. But we still need to go through it. That's all I remember. I don't remember where it is though. Okay, after the lesson we have to go to Dean Thomas football challenge.
Phew!
Okay, remember we have to be fast.
Get to her, boy. If you beat the score.
We can ignore the rest of the beans, because I have way too many. Oh boy. I ledge grabbed that. And I didn't ledge grab that, because fuck me. Fuck this. You didn't ledge grab on that. Really? We have to do this again. But for
Mr.
now.
Potter,
Okay, just remember to not fail this. What is the percentage I
I'm
need?
Professor. Please be. An A. Watch my complete. Get ready.
I don't know the inputs.
Perfect. 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 Perfect.
We're getting 95% or something on this one. 96.
Most impressive. Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Very stylish, just like me.
Bravo. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Can't you say something else? Except perfect or okay? Just like Lockhart. It's not difficult. Come on. Do we pass? Of course we pass.
Mr. Potter, here is the Hubbard. Potter,
Oh nice, I can have ice cream now. A very stylish ice cream.
welcome to greet. This is a mandrake. Its cry is very dangerous, which I need you to collect at least 3 mandrakes from this greenhouse. Of course, the more mandrakes you collect, the more house point.
Now I'm just gonna get 3. Oh yeah.
Harry, wait! What? Speak up, Hermione!
I need to protect my ears.
Look! That mandrake's being attacked by those giant slugs. Keep this once the slugs. Good luck, Harry.
I guess it's fine if you collect just
Incendio!
3, right?
Incendio! Incendio!
Like, sure, you get extra points, but you don't really need all of them.
Incendio! Incendio!
Actually, you know, I'm not sure. So let's just get the rest. And fuck it. We don't probably need them all.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Yeah, let's go. And fuck it. Yeah, which way now? Because I remember this part. Oh, there's a door, so this way. What is this place?
Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh dear, where am I? Okay, that's where I am. Got this one on the way back. And yes, I'm wasting a lot of time. But who cares?
Wingardium
This is a blind
Leviosa!
speedrun. Like, I know the game, but that's it. Like, it's
Wingardium
not like,
Leviosa!
what can I say, Spyro, where you know you have to collect everything.
Superb. 50 help.
Like, this is more like a Spyro Hero's Tale. Oh yeah, after we come back we go for the race again. Hey, it's Hagrid's hut.
Peep out, pumpkin.
Oh, the pumpkins. Why is the Quidditch page here in HP2?
Hey, Harry, look, you should go and get...
Okay, this one we can exit right away. Oh wait, no. there's simply okay. There's nothing valuable other than a few beans. It should be done by 8 PM. Don't worry. We still needed to go there. Oh wait, is this the football challenge? Can you skip it? No, you can't.
Hi, Harry. If you can kick the timer will begin.
There is no wizard card for this. Unless there is, then fuck me. Hagrid is not there. We don't need to collect that.
Have you come back to...
Yes, I have come back because I've been betrayed by ledge grabs. I have come back for revenge. I hate it.
Well done. Here is...
Do we get out already? Okay, nice. Wait, I think I know where that secret wall is. There it is. Here with Neville. Shit. Is there anything else here? Or is this place just useless and stuff? Yeah, this is just useless. Let's hear Neville, maybe can confirm something. What is that?
Harry, hello, Neville. I got lost.
Simple. I got lost. Now let's go to that Quidditch training. Wait, is there something here?
All right, Harry. Grab your broomstick and we'll begin the training. Welcome to in a Quidditch match, which is why, first off, this broom won't steer left and right to fly between the poles and use the X button to get set. Fly through the poles, Harry. That's it, Harry. Wicked! Excellent. Now you've got it. That's good. That's good. Excellent. For that performance, you've earned your gold wings and 25 house points for Gryffindor.
We need all gold wings, like in HP1.
Right, Harry. I've got 2 broom. Here's the first one. Some people prefer... Do you want to try them? So, Harry, if you decide to change control, you've completed basic Quidditch training.
Would
Okay,
you like
now
to
let's
quit?
for the first
No.
part. Get ready, Potter.
That's what got me in my first No Major Skips run.
Fly through the rings, Harry. That's good. That's good.
Colin, stop taking photos.
Good work. Keep it up. That's it, Harry. Excellent. For that performance, you've earned your gold wings and 25 house points for Gryffindor. Time for your... You seem to have got... Fly through 10 rings, then move your hand over the snitch and hit on my mark. Fly through the rings, Harry.
I much prefer Madame Pooch.
That's it, Harry. Good work. Keep it up. That's good. That's it, Harry.
At least in the tutorial you go near her and she goes, oh!
Brilliant. For that performance, you've earned your gold wings and 25 house points for Gryffindor.
I've never got it first try. That's awesome.
In a Quidditch match, this often let's see how you manage catching a snitch whilst racing against another seeker.
Why is it always Ravenclaw?
Ready? Fly through the rings, Harry. That's it, Harry. That's good. That's it, Harry. That's it, Harry. That's it, Harry.
Holy shit, shut up. Shut up with that monotonous voice.
That's it, Harry. That's it, Harry. That's it, Harry. Good work. Keep it up.
I'd rather listen to a private law lecture than this voice.
Good work. Keep it up. That's good.
And private law is one of the most boring things you can have at university.
Excellent. For that performance, you've earned your gold wings and 25 house points for Gryffindor. Good session, Harry.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Harry! I don't know. Yeah, well, that's true. How about here then? Remember, and look, right. Get ready! Jewel!
I've seen Flo winning this instead of losing. Damn it, Ron. Maybe it's just faster to lose if you're terrible like me.
Ow! Well played, Harry.
Oh.
That's round 1 to you. Get ready! Jewel! Right, watch out. I'm really going to try and get you now.
Okay, this one was fast enough.
Expelliarmus! Ow!
Expelliarmus.
Wow!
Wow.
Have you heard this? I wonder who it could be. It's me.
It's
Very
me,
latest
Draco.
model. Only, at least no one. You'll pay for that now, boy. Ron. Follow. Ron. Follow.
Draco's laughter in this game is so awesome. Like, no joke, it's so nice to hear. I mean, it sounds stupid, but... but still. Good thing you don't soft lock. But imagine if I soft lock at the end, before the chamber, because fuck that rat. I've never had it before, but I've seen it happening to people. Ciao, torto. Sì, c'ha le lumache dentro. I think I just need 49 more beans, and then we're good. Sì, è terribile. Oh, aspetta, c'ho dell'altro. Oh, ciao, Hagrid. I missed that. Okay. Ron, can you just vomit in a single direction?
How are you feeling, Ron? Ron, yeah, but that... Thanks for the Yuck. Gosh, Do we have really have? Well, he defense.
The fact that Ron prefers slugs over having a lesson with Lockhart, it's hilarious. Oh yeah, there's one single cutscene you can skip. You cannot skip the other ones, for whatever reason. Just why? Okay, now I wonder what I have to do here. Guess I'll wait until we reach the bathroom for everything. Yep, I skipped that.
This should be a. Is that why I have? Are you okay, Harry? I'm fine.
I'm not fine, it's Defense Against Dark Arts. And it's an annoying lesson. At least the timer is more lenient on this one. Oh. Which way now? Where's the door?
Come on, Harry! Quite excellent. What
Good thing it's not something signed by him. So, as Ron said, better slugs than this guy.
Hello class, today I'm getting watch my
Lasciatevi presenti il vostro nuovo insegnante di difesa contro le arti oscure.
Perfection!
Io?
Very stylish. Just like me. Splendid!
But I always find that hilarious in the movie.
That's the easy.
Especially in the Italian dub.
Perfection! Perfection! One more to go. Splendid! Perfection! Perfection! Splendid!
I prefer the Italian dub for this. Splendido! Sublime! Uno stile impeccabile, quasi come il mio.
You've earned a great... Well... Excellent!
Why is there a skull on the cup?
Now be warm. No harm. Fresh. Don't worry.
Looks like I'll take care of when a pixie petrificus. You can only
She didn't do anything!
Wingard.
She's not using a wand. She's more powerful than Dumbledore.
Simple isn't okay. Petrificus Petrificus Totalis! Wingardium Leviosa!
Okay, remember that
Well done, Harry.
you need to avoid to die.
Good.
Yeah, well, run like the bitch you are.
Petrificus Totalis! Wingardium Leviosa! Petrificus Totalis! Wingardium Leviosa!
As always, I like to think about it like Petrificus Uranus. That's why they stop. Because you stop a bodily function.
Petrificus Totalis!
Shit.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Couldn't you go... Did I get hit?
Petrificus Totalis! Wingardium Leviosa! Petrificus Totalis! Wingardium Leviosa!
I was wondering, do you actually need this spell somewhere else?
Well, obviously I...
Isn't he one?
Okay, next thing is Death Day.
Hello. Hello. Tomorrow it will be... Perhaps you could make...
A death day party.
I've never heard of it. Sounds dead depressing to me.
The race for the House Cup continues.
No, it doesn't continue, it just started.
Ravenclaw? Hufflepuff?
Momento pisciatina.
Slytherin.
No, il momento pisciatina è dopo. Questo non è abbastanza lungo. Soprattutto in any percent. O anche in no major skips.
Gryffindor.
Io al catetere non ci voglio arrivare. Però chissà. Forse tra 60 anni.
Gryffindor are in the lead on house points. The race for the House Cup is heating up.
La gara continua, ma è un duello ogni volta. Okay, we can just skip talking to Nick. Because it doesn't actually matter.
That's my...
This one is unskippable. Okay, I need to remember that once I get all the requirements, there's Flipendo
I have
Duo.
a... This way.
I don't know what you need for that. Oh boy. That almost happened. Potion class? Really? Why is it always in the dungeon?
Incendio! Incendio! Incendio!
The dungeon is it? Can't find your
Pix di merda. Can you do Death Day skip in Hando? I mean, what's the point in doing that? Oh wait, I think they do. But I haven't learned the skip, so I have to play it like this. Harry has X-ray vision. You can clearly see it behind the walls. And that's cheating.
Can't find your poor old potty.
Wait a second, Pix. I'm gonna check who asked, because I clearly didn't. I wonder what part I reach in my NMS PB at this point. But I'm probably heading for the chamber. Or at least calling Lockhart.
Let's go.
Blimey. Huh. Those are moving PNGs.
So glad you could make it, Harry. May I recommend the mouldy bread and the stinking salmon? Watch out for
No
peas,
thanks,
Harry.
Nick. I'm having pizza tonight.
Happy Death Day, Nick. I think Ron has a present for you.
I much prefer not rotting pizza. You know, just because I'm alive and everything.
Peeves, don't...
The more... The rotten baguette. Oui. I don't dare to ask what that is. The banana boomerang. Huh.
Peas!
Okay, with this we've been 1 hour inside the castle.
The voice was growing fainter, and Harry was sure it was moving away, moving upwards. He began to run, his stomach lurching. Something was shining on the wall ahead. Harry approached slowly, squinting through the darkness. Mrs. Norris, Filch's cat, was hanging by her tail from a torch bracket. She was as stiff as a board, her eyes wide and staring. Foot-high words had been daubed on the wall above the petrified cat. Harry shuddered as he read them.
The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware.
Before Harry could leave, several people appeared in the corridor. When Filch
Oh,
saw Mrs.
how
Norris, he
terrifying.
screeched accusingly at Harry.
You've murdered my cat. You've killed her.
And
And
with
then
that,
Draco
I mean,
Malfoy
I don't
shouted
give a
out to
shit.
everyone gathered.
Enemies of the air, beware. You'll be next, mudbloods.
Professor Dumbledore calmed everyone down and sent them all to bed. Ron reckoned that he had an idea who the heir of Slytherin was, and both he and Harry went to meet Hermione in the library.
Hagrid opened the Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, Harry.
I'm sure that
I think you might be polyjuice. To make the polyjuice.
Poly
okay,
what?
and I'll get the Horn of Bicorn. You two had better get to potions class. When I found a place to prepare the polyjuice potion, I'll send Hedwig.
Don't worry about the horns, Hermione. I have them in Fate Grand Order.
Silence! I suggest that...
Not
Pay
that.
attention. With this done...
Hermione's keeping class. This is the same situation as HP1, but... Triangle. Know how to press.
Good enough. Now remember, class dismissed.
Che faccia. Sì, lo so. Oh, c'è Hagrid adesso.
Hello there.
Of course.
General Hagrid.
I'll help. I do. Like get. Oh yeah.
Leeches.
All
right then.
Okay, Hag.
Let's see if you can.
No, no, I don't
reach
want. I don't like this part. How many points do I need?
Brilliant throw, Harry.
I suppose it's something like 800. But I'm not sure because I got 730 something in the first one and it wasn't enough. Is it enough to reach the bird's bath?
That were an excellent throw.
Oh, that's not a bath, that's simply a perch. This is the Gringotts music, by the way. That's not where I wanted to throw it. But I guess that will do it. We have 2 more throws. No, not that one. Okay. That's better. Do we get it or do we get through? We get through because fuck this. Please, Hagrid.
Well done.
Tell me that's enough. Yay.
Well done.
Yay, that's enough.
Wasn't that
No, I don't wanna play again. What are you laughing at, Tort?
Thanks for saving me.
Okay, now it's Quidditch time.
There you are. Did you manage? I got some flaxweed, but it...
Ah sì, quello è normale, fa schifo quel coso. Semplicemente.
And as we jump, slithering on... It's down to you. I can't shake. What's going... All right, there's someone's... There's the goal. Malfoy. There they go, after the snitch. It's heading for the stand.
Nani, stando?
Amazing. I've lost sight.
Did someone say stand? Was that a JoJo reference? Oh, by the way, you can go faster than the snitch, apparently, somehow. And the snitch doesn't go farther until you are ahead. Also, why did you spawn 2 rings like that? Yep. Good thing this is the only Quidditch part in this game, except for the training. Tua mamma. This is always fun. Oh yeah, that's an emulator thing, don't worry.
Harry's arm was hanging at a very strange angle.
Also, you can't probably see it, but...
Aha, we've won.
Yeah, because I blocked it.
Harry to lie back as he tried to
But there's a flashing line
a strange and
on the
unpleasant
emulator.
sensation started at his shoulder and spread all the way down to his fingertips. His arm didn't hurt anymore.
If you watch my first...
like an arm.
Ah, yes.
My first HP2
well,
runs,
can sometimes happen.
you can actually see
So,
that.
Harry, just toddle up to the hospital wing. Madame Pomfrey will be able to tidy you up a bit.
The next moment, Dumbledore and McGonagall were backing into the room, carrying what looked like a statue. Together, they heaved it onto a bed.
It means that the Chamber of Secrets is indeed
where
open
Colin
again.
gets petrified
Hermione
by the
whispered to Harry that
basilisk.
it was about time he collected together the ingredients for the polyjuice potion.
As soon as your arm is better, I think you should go to Diagon Alley.
It was half-term by the time Harry's arm was better, and following Hermione's advice, he caught the train to London. Harry met Hagrid in Diagon Alley.
Yes, finally a Diagon Alley without Gringotts. Yes. There's simply too many games, we don't even need money for this. Don't ask why. They don't want money now.
Go and get yours. I'll meet you back here.
As usual, Hagrid goes to drink with his friends. Why did you turn the camera in the other way?
Nice here. Oh, I am. Malfoy. All right, four.
Please help. I'll give you any...
Please help me. You're a wizard, damn it. Imagine needing help from a second year student, who doesn't even study. I mean, seriously, Harry doesn't study. He passes all the exams every year, thanks to Voldemort.
Thank you so...
Have you got any?
There you...
Have you got any leeches? Just one. That's one leech. You know, this run is going better than my expectations.
Welcome.
It doesn't look.
Is this better? How can I help you?
Ho,
Can I have
ho,
some?
ho.
I do indeed. They're hiding him. You need to collect.
There you are. Like in HP1, this is always up, down, up, down, up. Or vice versa. Oh. It was the other one. It's not clear every time.
Well done, you.
Okay, we can go.
If you've got all your stuff.
Well done. Did you manage? Yes. She wouldn't get. Here's the flux, and here are the. How long until? I'm afraid. I hope you're not. Well, of course it. I've got a back. Come on, Rob.
This is my life.
This is a girl's bathroom, but I'm for gender equality. Oh wait, that doesn't seem reasonable. No, completely.
Hogwarts is. I suppose I. Good luck.
Is there something in this door? No entry due to flooding, says Filch. I wonder what happened there. Get it? Thank you. Two more and we should be fine. I should have asked in the Discord how many I need. But now
Adalbert waffling.
just 20 minutes before the stream I decided, yeah, let's do a blind HP2 run. What's the worst that can happen? Like, no routes, no anything. The splits are just cosmetic, by the way. Very necessary cutscene. I mean, it's not a cutscene, it's just a guy going through the door. Okay, I hope I don't need Verdimilius for this. Because if I do, then I'm sorry and we are to go here again. Oh, you can skip it. Awesome. Hello, Pfizer.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Okay. Oh, you can just skip everything. Okay. That's
Cassandra
cool.
Verblatsky.
I'm collecting beans just in case. You know, it might be 600 that I need and not 5. But I know for sure you need 250. Because you can buy 5 wizard cards from Fred and George. That's Dumbledore's room. No, okay, you don't need Verdimilius for this part. Wait, I think you don't even need this part. Like, this is a completely useless room. Yeah, this is useless, but I still need it. Okay, this should be the part I remember. That's on the rooftop. Yeah.
Nintendo! Nintendo!
Just look how relaxing this is. Can I get this?
Jacinda Sykes.
You know what? Doing this run was a terrible idea. But I guess it's not bad after all. I mean, could have been worse, now that I think about it. No, those are useless. Wait, there's something there. No, that's not reachable. Oh wait, what do I need to do?
Harry?
Oh yeah.
Crap, let's hope it's not.
Grab and Goyle. I might need some health because I don't remember how to fight the snake. Out of bounds. You don't go out of bounds in this game. Aha.
Incendio! Flipendo!
Incendio, which is not Incendio. That's Flipendo Duo. The more powerful version of Flipendo.
Yeah, and why don't you go on, Harry?
I'm pretty sure that door is always locked. You know,
If it isn't the great... Go on, Harry. Better watch out.
after this one...
Ready? Duel!
There's my usual break.
Blimey! Ah! Blimey!
Shut up, wow. The cutscene after this fight is pretty long.
Duel!
Ah! 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 Expelliarmus!
Damn Dragon and his father, because why not?
If you try this...
Oh, oh, whoa!
Okay, if this is the cutscene, I think, then I can go to the bathroom.
Hissing furiously, the snake slithered towards Justin.
No, it's probably the next one, but...
Leave him alone, Harry shouted. At least, that was what he thought he'd shouted. When he looked up at Justin, he was met with an angry look.
What do you think you're playing at?
The snake was lying slumped on the floor, docile as a thick black garden hose. So why was Justin, and everybody else for that matter, regarding him with a look of horror?
You're a parcel mouth, Harry. Why didn't you tell us?
Harry didn't know what a parcel mouth was, so Ron told him.
You can talk to snakes, Harry!
Hermione informed Harry that being able to talk to snakes was what Salazar Slytherin was famous for, and how the whole school was now going to think that he, Harry Potter, was the heir of Slytherin, and therefore responsible for the attacks. Dumbledore wasn't in his office when Harry got there. It was a very interesting room, however, and nearby Harry spotted the sorting hat. As he approached it, the hat spoke to him.
You've been wondering whether I put you in the right house, but I stand by what I said before. You would have done well in Slytherin.
Harry's heart plummeted. He told the hat he thought it was wrong, and then a strange gagging noise behind him made him wheel around. Harry yelled in shock as the bird burst into flames, only to emerge from the fire more beautiful than it was before. Then the office door opened, and Dumbledore came in.
Damn, if this is long.
The Phoenix is really very handsome.
And I also took my sweet time.
Harry nodded, still shocked by the sight of the bird bursting into flames. Dumbledore explained how phoenixes were fascinating.
Oh, by the way,
they can carry immensely heavy
my
loads,
Nomajo Skips
and
PB ends in less.
Faithful pets.
I mean,
Dumbledore went
it
on to say
ended
that
less
he
than
didn't
2 minutes
believe
ago.
Harry was the attacker plaguing Hogwarts, and he asked if Harry had anything that he wanted to tell him. Harry thought of the disembodied voice he'd heard, and his growing dread that he was connected to Salazar Slytherin, but in the end, he didn't want to say anything about them.
What is this now?
Now that everyone... You don't think... Of course, there's no way. Thank. We need to finish... Yes, I did. Okay, now what? We each have... I'm still not sure... Ready? Ready? As I'll ever be... 1.
Are you? Yeah, I'm the... Hermione. Oh,
fine. I'm...
Well,
if you're sure.
Hermione said that...
I don't think that
Those are Slytherin now.
Crabbe and Goyle talk like this, but no, they never speak, so there's no way we can tell. Well, the record ends in 16 minutes, and I'm still doing this part. Which, as far as I'm concerned, that's a pretty big result. I don't wanna be a Slytherin. Just because I don't wanna take this long path to the secret room. Secret? No, it's common room. But anyway, this is more of a secret room. At this point, yeah, makes sense. I mean, this is like in an RPG. a terrible kind of RPG, but okay. I don't wanna play an RPG like that. I don't really play much RPGs. The last one I played is technically Evoland. Evoland 2 specifically.
There you are. Have you two been pigging out
You
in
see,
the Great
that's
Hall?
a secret room.
How did people seem to? You must have. You know I haven't, Goyle. How many times do I have to tell you? But I know one thing. Last time the Chamber of Secrets was opened, a mudblood died. So I bet it's only a matter of time before one of them is killed this time. I hope it's Granger.
You think so? I actually didn't mind Evoland 1. I mean, but getting 100% was painful.
Mental! Change the flying objects before they hit you!
I'm pretty much still at the beginning of Evoland 2. And yes, I do think it's a nice improvement over the first one. Wait, what? Really? Oh wait, I'm stupid. This is just the don't die part. You know, but I really liked Evoland 1 when it first came out. We're talking about 10 years ago.
I'm glad we... I wonder where
Although I...
Harry, I'm...
Looks like you remember the
I've never homed it
I'm going to
legally until recently, basically. I got the Legendary Edition on Steam. No, what I really like about Evoland is all the references. No, we don't need those. Those are for the lesson and race. Oh shit, where do I have to go? Oh yeah, Lockhart.
Guess what, Harry? I hope...
You know, Evoland is like my first experience with Final Fantasy-like battles. Because I've never played Final Fantasy.
Harry, no need to worry though. Watch my expense do this.
And I kinda regret that.
Splendid! Perfection! Perfection!
Tua mamma Alloc.
That's easy. Splendid! Perfection! Very stylish. Just like me.
Your mom was very easy, Lockhart.
One more to go.
Perfection! Perfection! Splendid! Splendid!
Yeah, true. Some of those are really difficult to get.
You've earned a great
Crispin Kronk.
Also, the final boss of Evoland 1 is ass. Like, it sucks.
Now, Harry, once car.
That's one of the worst final bosses I've ever seen. What was that?
Excellent. Now, run along.
The race for the House Cup continues.
Yeah, the time loop is my favorite part, actually.
Ravenclaw? Hufflepuff?
I feel like the beginning is really cool because you unlock stuff little by little.
Gryffindor?
Like, you can see the evolution of graphics and stuff.
Gryffindor are in the lead on house points. The race for the House Cup is heating up.
Happy Valentine! How many? Ivorine? My friendly card
This is the
carrying
worst
Cupid.
part.
Oh, you.
Valentine.
Yeah, the whole thing about going back and forth with present and past. That was really cool. And like, the things you did in the past affect the present. That's awesome. You don't remember this section? Look, I don't wanna remember it either, but sadly, it's part of the game, for whatever reason. I don't think this is in the books. Oh boy, 666 digit for the beans.
Harry flicked through the blank pages of the diary. Then he pulled out a bottle of scarlet ink.
By the
dipped
way,
his
this is
quill
the
into it,
longest
and dropped
cutscene
a
in the
blot
game.
onto the first page. Excited, Harry loaded up his quill and wrote, "My name is Harry Potter." Then at last, something happened. Oozing back out of the page came words Harry had never written. Harry nearly upset his ink bottle, and then more words.
No, this
appeared
is
on the
not
page.
taxation.
I know all
It's
about
not
the
allowed
Chamber
for
of
HP2.
Secrets. 50 years ago, the chamber was opened and a girl was killed.
This
I
is
caught the person who
ePSXe.
opened the chamber all those years ago.
Harry
That's
paused
why.
for a second, and then wrote 2 letters. O.K. The pages of the diary began to blow as though caught in a high wind, and then the diary seemed to open
Kinda
up,
wish
and
they
Harry was
allow
pitched
DuckStation for
headfirst into
this.
the opening. Harry saw that he was standing in a corridor in Hogwarts dungeons.
Other
Peering
than
through a crack
being
made by an
faster,
open
obviously,
door was a boy of about 16.
it
Harry
fixes
knew at
a
once that this
few
was
problems.
Tom Riddle, the owner of the diary. Then Harry heard someone speaking in a low whisper.
Come on, gotta get you out of here. Come on now, in the box.
The voice definitely belonged to Hagrid, who, Harry now saw, was crouching down in front of a large box. Riddle suddenly stepped out from the doorway.
Evening, Rubeus. It's all over. I'm going to have to turn you in. The least Hogwarts can do is make sure the thing that killed that girl is slaughtered.
The young Hagrid rose up to his full height and roared at the top of his voice.
It wasn't him. He wouldn't. He never.
And then, from out of the box came something that made Harry let out a long, piercing scream unheard by anyone. A vast, low-slung, hairy body and a tangle of black legs, a gleam of many eyes and a pair of razor-sharp pincers. The thing scuttled away, tearing up the corridor and out of sight.
No!
The scene whirled, the darkness became complete, and Harry landed with a crash. Later, Harry met up with Ron and Hermione.
What's up?
Harry could
Oh,
barely
come
get
on.
the words out of his mouth.
Oh,
It was
Maxi.
Hagrid, Ron.
Until it's
Hagrid opened
over.
the Chamber of Secrets 50 years ago.
Yeah, Harry. Pretty clever deduction.
Riddle might have got the wrong person.
You have
Maybe
what
there's
it
some other
takes to
monster
be the
knows
next Sherlock Holmes.
We've always known.
I'm going to the library. See if I can find...
I don't remember this stealth part, by the way, and it's gonna be terrible.
Careful, Ron. We're not meant to... Let's split. Remember that you need to collect these to power up your cloak. They only last a short amount of time, so you can unlock the doors by using these pressure pads. You just need to charm and... Wingardium Leviosa! Nice one, Harry.
Why do I have to go through the section with teachers and Filch? Because there's also Filch. Now, hurry!
Wingardium Leviosa!
You didn't have to. You have to get this through the fence. Oh, that's not a fence. That's a bush.
What's that?
Tuossa on ihan laikorosu. Man, I have to wait on this one. Really? Does it affect this next section? No, it shouldn't, because there's just Snape.
Wingardium Leviosa!
At least it's very easy in HP1 for the stealth section.
Who's there?
It's McGonagall here.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Okay, this works like a checkpoint. In case I need it, of course. But I'm gonna take it slow here. Because if you go too early, Filch catches you. And you have to curse his family and everyone. What is Snape doing?
Now, student.
Tua sorella. Quella grandissima. You can just do that, by the way. For some reason.
Even you.
Piton occhi di falco lo chiamavano da piccolo.
Dear. Well.
How the fuck do you play this part again?
Mr. Potter.
Però c'ha la mamma puttana, eh. Give me the time to do anything. Wait, do I need to do that? No, of course. Why couldn't it be like HP1 where they're complete idiots? I mean, it's just Filch. But he's an idiot. No. Am I stuck here forever?
Now, student.
Your mom is not allowed. Did it get glitched? There's no way. Or I guess we have to wait a long time. Because apparently Filch has superpowers. And also Snape. Oh, I just had to wait a little bit more. That makes sense. Yeah.
Who's that?
I have to count
This
now.
pressure pad has a different image on it, and there are no objects to charm.
Maybe I counted for too long. Ah, finally!
You made it!
Yet again.
That must be quiet.
Look at it. So, you alone?
Not. Come along.
If anyone wanted to find out some stuff... Oh.
Ron, look at all the spiders. I'm going... All right.
Man. I don't remember that part to be so painful.
Hagrid said to follow the spiders.
Nintendo! Nintendo! Nintendo!
No, I don't probably need them, but let's do it anyway. It's gonna be easier to... Oh, insane. I also have to check for everything. What's in here? Oh, useless. Okay. Please, please. Something else here now. That's really well made. Isn't this one bigger than the others? Ah, that hit me.
Albus Dumbledore.
Oh. How many do we...
Harry Potter.
Okay, there's 11 more. Can you turn? No, don't do flipando. This forest is so creepy. How do we get all the other cards? Oh wait, one is for having all the trophies from the lessons. I missed the cycle. Damn. I just didn't believe it. Oh, by the way, they can see you through the trees. Like, this guy can see you. Don't ask why. Just happens. Make it. Thank you. Wait, isn't it that guy who sees you? Doesn't matter, it's over. Okay, Aragog. Still remember how to do this fight, it's not a problem.
Hagrid.
Interrupt.
They've taken him.
I win.
So do
The thing.
okay.
Go.
This fight has been a bit scuffed, but it will do. Then you just stand here, and Aragorn does the rest.
The car screeched to a halt, and Harry dived inside.
Hurry up, Ron!
Thanks, Daddy
The
Dubs.
door slammed shut, and Ron didn't need to touch the accelerator because the car was already speeding away. They sped out of the hollow, branches whipping the windows as the car wound its way cleverly through the widest gaps, following a path it obviously knew. After 10 noisy, rocky minutes, the trees thinned and the car stopped so suddenly they were nearly thrown through the windscreen. They had reached the edge of the forest. Harry and Ron arrived safely back in the Gryffindor common room.
What was the point of going in there? What have we found out? I'd like to know that Hagrid never opened the Chamber of Secrets. He was innocent.
What comes next?
Harry.
I
am very... I also...
Oh no, Aragog mentioned... Moaning. Go to the Look, he's the Okay. Ginny will be all right, won't she, Harry? Don't worry, Ron. We'll rescue her. And then...
And with that, Harry means that Harry alone will rescue her. That's what he meant. We have to go back. Because this is the part where we do stuff. Is it though?
Godric Gryffindor.
Have you heard about Behind us is a statue. You can use it to find the entrances to the secret founder duels. Defeat each no one we know. That's where to open up. Everyone knows that finding famous witches and wizards cards can be very difficult. So, we will. It's a good deal. Brilliant.
Ignatia Wildsmith.
Brilliant.
Greta Catchlove.
Brilliant.
Chauncey Aldridge.
Yeah, it's so brilliant.
Brilliant.
Herpo the Foul.
Brilliant.
Paracelsus.
Is this the last one?
Sorry, Harry.
Oh wait, this means we're missing 2? Can I go there? Or do I have to get all of the wizard cards? I know for sure that we have to get there.
Come on.
Which one is this? Is this Hufflepuff? No, it's Ravenclaw. Yeah.
Welcome, I hear you. Get ready, duel!
And the match gets underway with both players quickly into their stride.
Is that a Slytherin at the commentary?
Nice combination work there from the champion.
Can I get something else?
Well, look at that.
Wasn't that yellow? Why was it la troia. What the fuck? He got like 5 of them, and it was all yellow.
2 gets underway. Oh, a great move. Potter responds well.
And Potter has grabbed
Take
the
that.
second round.
That's
It's
what
all
you
even.
deserve.
Get ready.
Actually, you deserve worse.
Duel.
Here we go with the final round. Oh, a great move from Potter. Great play from Potter. Potter responds well.
Expelliarmus!
Whoa, you're not bad.
Rowena Ravenclaw.
So, what are we waiting for? Okay. Then I think I'm going to do Slytherin.
Well...
Well, I expect this...
Well, screw you. I'll get out of here alive.
Well, you are correct.
Get ready, duel! And the match gets underway with both players getting quickly into their stride. Oh, I say! I've never seen anything like it! Great play from Potter. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, and that's the first round to Potter.
I have no idea how that
Get ready.
dealt too
Jules.
much damage.
And round 2 gets underway. Oh, a great move from Potter. Ow, things are really hot now.
That seriously miss.
Oh, I say, I've never seen anything like it.
Surprisingly enough, this was way better.
I suppose.
Salazar Slytherin.
Good luck, yeah.
Good luck.
So there's no... Get ready, duel! And the match gets underway with both players quickly into their stride. Ow, things are really hotting up now. Oh, when Potter's going to have to do better than that. Potter responds. Oh, and that's the first round to Potter.
This guy's voice is hilarious when taking damage.
Get ready, duel! And round 2 gets underway. Oh, I say, I've never seen anything like it. Oh, a great move from Potter. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, and that's lovely. Ow.
Like that.
Expelliarmus!
Whoa, blime.
Helga Hufflepuff.
I suppose playing HP1 insane % will be less painful than this.
Congratulations.
Oh wait, it's locked. Damn. I guess I need all of the Weaver cards. So I guess we have to get the last 2.
Harry Potter, Albert Ignatia Wildsmith.
Yeah, it's just those 2. One of them is here, because I still didn't get through this.
I'm warning you.
you skip this? No, you can't. Okay. No, don't worry, I didn't pull the stupid lever. I just slammed it on the ground. Oh boy. Oh boy. What was that? How did it happen? Hello, Ariel. What's on the other side? Is it just other rats? Where does that candle come from?
Montague Knightley.
Okay, so just another one. And then we go back to the common room. This game is childhood. Yeah, same. Now it's just this one. Okay. I don't know if I met all the requirements for 100%. Specifically, I mean the loading zones. That's the main issue with this category. Like HP1, where the loading zones aren't required. Before we go back to the common room, actually, I want to check a little something. Just in case. It's probably not necessary. We went through that. No, okay, it's always locked. Perfect. So
Harry Potter!
24 out of 24. Okay, we're getting near the end. Sooner than expected, honestly.
Wattlebird!
My expectation was more than 4 hours. I'm spending in the castle more than the world record. Pardon, c'est reverse.
Harry Potter.
Okay, we have to do this. I think there's nothing more. Okay. Guess you just go open the book. Really? That makes no sense, if you ask me. Okay, we go. Chamber of Secrets, here we come. Why is the timer higher than my recording timer? Maybe something wrong. Whatever. I haven't dropped frames, so in case I need it, I can just highlight it from Twitch. Probably not necessary. Is there something here? No idea what's the purpose of that room, but okay.
Oh, Mr. Professor.
No, I'll split when we enter the slide.
Oh, it's
to...
Oh, I didn't.
How?
No, I... Where? By the sinks.
Look! The taps are turning into snakes. Try saying something in... Okay, I'll try. Open! I'll go first.
Well,
We'll be right behind.
Oh dear.
Oh wow, I hit the split key. Very useful. I really needed splits. That's not really masculine of you, Ron. At least it's not problematic. But hey, we're almost close to the end. That's so awesome.
Careful,
Lost it.
I feel something strange in my nose.
Yes, indeed. The famous Lockhart.
Watch out for the memory charm!
That's the result of using Ron's wand. I didn't get a single power up. Not that I really need it though. Okay, can you stop? Let's see if I get the cutscene skip. It's a few seconds. No more. Nope. Nothing.
Ron! Yes, I'm so... What are we going? Well, we can't get through. There's only one... Okay, Harry.
You know, just for safety. Yes, drink. Okay. Now, let's avoid the soft lock. No, please, I don't wanna die. Kill me and I'll kill you 100 times. As usual, I'll go through this one first. Because it's the most annoying.
Wingardium
Did I get
Leviosa!
the correct one? Yeah. Shit. I didn't get it. Now we have to wait a long time. Too bad. No, it's gonna see me like this. They say something like, get out of here, but it's incomprehensible. Man, that's why I didn't want to fail this. Wait, really? Come on. Oh, it was that simple. Lost tunnel. This is the one with all the slugs and rats. Yeah, it's the one with the rats that pushed me down and made me spawn on the trolls section for some reason. I don't know why that's possible, but it happens. I was so confused in my no major skips to effect for that same reason. Come on, Harry, go. No, Voldemort, don't kill. Make them suffer. Something like that, but not kill. It's too easy if you just kill. Just like Dobby said. Shit. Do I got the potion? Yeah, whatever at this point. Normally I wouldn't take it. How do we save game? We can't. Okay. Yes, Tom, I'm coming.
Ginny!
She's alive, but only just. Ginny's been writing in the diary for months. Ginny Weasley opened the Chamber of Secrets. She daubed threatening messages on the walls, and I'm afraid. So I just wonder. Tom, I am.
Yes, Tom. Yes. Okay, I just remembered how to fight the basilisk. Okay, second phase. Second and last phase, actually.
The Godric Gryffindor sword. Maybe I can redirect the basilisk venom.
No, 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 no. There, no. No. They call this a boss fight. It's also the final boss, in a way. You can just fight it like this. That didn't last long. Damn, last one. Yes, Tom, that's a great idea. Throw the diary. Feels like something that is gonna happen, right?
There was silence. Silence except for the steady drip of ink still oozing from the diary. The basilisk venom had burnt a sizzling hole right through it. Shaking all over, Harry pulled himself up. His head was spinning as though he'd traveled miles by flu powder. Ginny drew a great shuddering gasp.
Although I
Harry, but
have no idea
didn't mean
if
to.
this run meets the
Riddle
requirements.
made me. He took me over.
Harry
We'll
told
see
her
at the end.
that it was all right, that Riddle and the basilisk were finished.
After everything.
Come on, Ginny, let's get out of here.
They were flying upwards, and before he'd stopped enjoying the ride, it was over. All three of them were hitting the wet floor of Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. Harry told them everything. He told them about hearing the disembodied voice, how Hermione had finally realized that he was hearing a basilisk in the pipes, how Aragog had told him where the last victim of the basilisk had died, how he had guessed that Moaning Myrtle had been the victim, and that the entrance to the basilisk's lair, the Chamber of Secrets, might be in her bathroom. Professor Dumbledore explained that 50 years ago, Lord Voldemort, as a 16-year-old Tom Riddle, had enchanted his diary, and that diary had enchanted Ginny. Later, Harry managed to release Dobby from the slavery of Lucius Malfoy, for it was Lucius Malfoy who had planted Tom Riddle's diary on the hapless Ginny.
I guess we'll have to wait until the end.
Well, once again, he truly was the boy who lived. Finally, let's see who will win this year's House Cup. Ravenclaw? Hufflepuff? Slytherin.
Of course, Gryffindor wins.
Gryffindor.
That's a lot of points.
Gryffindor are in the lead on house points. Gryffindor.
Well, that's it for the credits. Hope it's not as long as HP1. Because if it is, then whatever. Whatever, I'll just look through some Harry Potter memes. What is this smell? I'll go check real quick. Still a long way to go. Oh boy. You know, the other option for today was Crash Bash. But then I said, no. I don't wanna rage today. Hence why I decided to go with HP2. Oh, hi Dumbledore. Is that done? How do you save the game? Is there something I'm missing? I'm stoned. I have no idea if I met all the requirements. Oh, that's Leonardo da Vinci.
Sorry, Harry.
Can we have autosave, please? Just so that I know that I made it. How is it supposed to work? Do I have to turn it on before the run ends? Or... I don't know, let's go somewhere. Like here. Oh, I didn't save it, of course. I've never created a save, so that's why. I've never had a save of HP2. So now that it's saved, let's check. I'm lost. Quidditch League. Not necessary. Now start game. Yes, start the game. How do you check? Where's the save file? Where are those? Where's this? Are we starting again?
Harry Potter's first year...
No, I don't care. I just wanna check if it's saved. Man, why is it so difficult? Oh, there we go.